The village of Kifaru lay nestled against the Great Savannah, a place of red dust and golden grass. For generations, the people of Kifaru lived in relative peace with the wilds, thanks to a deep, unspoken respect for the king of that savannah, the lion. For the last 3 seasons, the local pride had been led by an immense male named Baraka, whose roar was less a sound than a vibration felt in the chest. Baraka was old, his magnificent mane braided with thorns and scars, and his territory was vast. However, the rains had failed, and the great herds of antelope and zebra had moved farther north. With his usual hunting grounds barren, Baraka began to stray closer to the village periphery. At first, it was only the occasional missing goat, a nuisance, but bearable. But then, a few calves vanished, and fear, dry and sharp as the savannah wind, began to grip Kifaru. The young men sharpened their spears, ready to defend their livelihood, but Elder Nala, the village chief, stopped them. "We do not fight the wind, and we do not fight Baraka without speaking first," she decreed. That night, Nala walked alone towards the watering hole, carrying no weapon, only a clay bowl of roasted cassava, an offering. She found Baraka resting beneath the massive baobab tree, his ribs showing clearly beneath his hide. He was not a monster, he was starving. Nala did not speak, nor did she approach too closely. She simply placed the bowl of cassava beside a freshly dressed, untouched carcass of a large, old water buffalo she had directed the hunters to leave far from the kraal. It was a compromise. The buffalo was too large for Baraka to drag, forcing him to stay far from the village for days, yet it provided him the strength he desperately needed. The next morning, the cassava was untouched, but the buffalo carcass was half-eaten. Baraka was nowhere to be seen, but the village kraal remained silent and secure. Elder Nala knew Baraka understood. The silent treaty was struck. Kifaru would respect the lion's need to survive, and in turn, the lion would respect the fence line of the village. From that day on, whenever the hunting grew lean, Nala would ensure a large, easily accessible offering was left far out on the plains. The people of Kifaru realized that fear was loud, but understanding and generosity was the true language of peace.